guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to switch gears on the Pinto and move to the rear. I'm going to work on the fuel tank. So I have an issue where I didn't know how I was going to get 38 psi fuel pressure to the fuel rail of the new 2.3 engine using a factory fuel tank, and I didn't want to use a fuel cell. So the best option I can come up with is this, the Hyperfuel 40015, which is an intake fuel pump designed for EFI applications. Let's get to it. Let's start pulling that tank out and get started. I gotta get this license plate bracket out of my way first. It's just chopping my hands up. So I'm gonna break it loose with this. Oh geez, oh, that's tight. It doesn't fit through the hole. There it goes, look at that. That's cool. There it is, come on. Come on, get out of there. Okay. I think this will have a build sheet on top of the fuel tank. I don't know if they did that in 77. What are you doing?
Shooting my baby gun at math books.
That's a lot of crap. I hope the top of the tank isn't rotten. That doesn't look good. Done. Not done, just started. Okay, first look inside the tank. It's all rust, but it's not scaly rust. It's not as bad as I thought or expected.
He's never gonna learn.
Does this just pop off or something? Okay, it does. Alright, it's just those old school connectors. Was this the build sheet? Or is that was just insulation? Get all the big stuff off. I might as well pull these covers off because I'm gonna have to, drill a hole in this thing anyways and flush it out. So might as well flush it, right? You just hate math or what?
Yeah.
So you're killing your math books?
I liked math, but the teacher ruined it.
Oh yeah, that happens. That's why he's homeschooled now.
Do you have makeup on, baby?
Yes.
See,
Sam, if your
you're always
barn needs painting, you gotta paint it.
What if the barn looks beautiful even if it maybe isn't perfect?
No. Ask 90% of women.
Why would I ask a woman? It's a man.
Okay, well, in this day and age, transgenders.
What is a woman? This
You
recording,
can't
by the way.
judge. We don't know anymore. What we've learned is obsolete.
Absolute.
Obsolete. Obsolete?
I've got some of those absolutes.
Not obsolete. Obsolete.
All right, so what I was going to say is
Paint the barn.
Pintos. Did you know that Pintos were known for exploding?
Exploding.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
They're known to catch on fire. And like
Kind of
supposedly...
like Teslas nowadays.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
leave it out in the rain.
All right, so Pintos were known to Pintos are known to catch on fire if they got a rear end impact. They would catch on fire, and occupants would die or whatever, supposedly.
Goodness.
And like is a pandemic of exploding Pintos, right?
We need to research
So
this.
you've heard of this, right, son?
Yeah.
You're 10. I don't think I told you this before, and he's heard of this. Have you heard of that?
You told me before.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll edit that part
And this
out.
was in the 70s?
71 or whatever to like 76 or something like
Is
that.
that why they kind of stopped making them?
Yes, that's why
Wow.
they redesigned them, and that's why the Pinto kind of died, right? Truth is, out of all those years, only 30 Pintos caught on fire. And if you think about that, I mean, pick a Ford Escort, or say what's a common Ford that's out right now? Escape?
Yeah.
I don't even know what they make anymore. Ford Explorer. I bet more than 30 Ford Explorers have caught on fire this year alone.
We should find
You know,
out.
the truth is more Datsuns and Hondas caught on fire than Pintos did in these same years.
Shoot,
But
Teslas.
what happened is the media went nuts and like, oh my God, Pintos are so bad.
They're exploding.
Pintos are exploding. It was sensationalized, and the media helped push this false narrative.
Yeah.
A lot like the media today, right?
Wow.
So the truth is,
Hey,
Pintos.
don't get so political now. Hey.
The truth is, yeah, I could say that. The truth is, Pintos were not nearly as dangerous and flammable as everybody says. But I'm up here. Oh God! It's doing this. All right, what was I saying?
Pintos catching on fire in
yes.
the media.
So I had people that find out that I had the Pinto. I showed them pictures of the Pinto. They like on Facebook. They'll comment and say, "I hope you have good health insurance," or I hope you don't plan on putting your
familiar with Pintos.
Well, people that grew up in the 80s,
Wow.
90s like we did. Anyways, they'll say stuff like that. They'll say like, I hope you don't plan on putting your family in there.
Oh, goodness.
This kind of crap because of that stigma that Pintos have. But the truth is, it's not nearly as bad as they said it was. But also, wagons were not in that group of Pintos. It was the hatchbacks. The wagons were never the ones that caught on fire, supposedly. Their fuel tank design is different. They have way more space here. These wagons are not part of that group.
Where is the fuel
So it's in the driveway.
tank? I know, but would it be
It
under?
would be under the spare tire, but not very deep. And then on this section was the deep section
Oh.
under right here.
So you know what you should do, honey?
And this
You
bumper
should,
still-
when you get it up and running, and you take us for a cruise, and we're chilling in the back, like that part where you guys are sitting, and like we got a little disco ball and our
Oh, like at a car
fuzzy
show or
green
just sitting
carpet
here?
in there. We should lay down or put have a campfire in the back.
Yeah.
Like drive around like
Charmin, no.
we're
Come.
testing the
Come.
theory of it blowing up.
What I
We're
want to
double
do,
pushing.
you know how you can go to like AutoZone or Walmart and get little decal kits?
Yeah.
People like to put crap all over their cars, like stripes or bullet holes. I want to get the little
Yeah.
flames, and I want to put
Yeah.
the little flame on my filler neck.
Exactly.
Just to joke around about it, even though it's not true.
Exactly.
I'll just perpetuate the stigma, like I'm complaining about people doing.
Yeah. And then post pictures just to like annoy people.
This bumper is sticking out so far. That's probably the reason they didn't catch on fire. Because if they got rear-ended, since it's sticking out so far, it won't.
Well, that's sort of true-ish. Now, these are called crash bumpers, and they were mandated in 1977, I think. These bumpers are on big, heavy gas, liquid-filled shock absorbers. Now, they're not made to push in and come back out. They're just made to absorb and then stay.
Whoa.
So what you do, and what I did, I used to have an old BMW and it had the same thing up front. And the bumper stuck out stupid far. It looked like a park bench. So I drilled holes in the thing and I pushed until it went in really close and tight and it looked really good. Made the front end look awesome. Now, if I got in an impact, I think they're called 5-mile-an-hour bumpers. So if you got into a 5-mile-an-hour accident, it would absorb that and you wouldn't even feel it. But If it got in a wreck after that, then you would have no absorption.
Well,
But I want
nowadays
to do
they-
that. I want to push this in and like cut this material and make this bumper fit a lot tighter, you know?
I'm surprised
It would
didn't.
look way better.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised it didn't already do that when you were pushing it in.
I know, right? But this is pushed in a lot more here than here. So I do need to get the bumper and pull it out.
Did you just pull it out?
Do it, Sam. Do it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Good job.
Did you pull it out?
No, I was just holding it up so it didn't fall on your head.
Now push it back. Good job. Now you just ran over Sherman.
All right, so this is a nice big area, but I'm thinking about putting it right here. Sherman, show them where I want to put it. Where should I put it, bud? I think you break this off or something whenever you determine where you want it. Anyways, this is a C-ring, the red C-ring. If I put it somewhere like that, that should work. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. I just don't know. So they said centrally located. I think I will try to use, since the pump has a built-in vent, I think I'm going to get rid of the stock vent and maybe put that hole somewhere here in the middle. I was going to try to retain this, but I don't think it really matters. That's a stock vent. Get it, boy? If I were to drill a hole like right next to that, that 2 1/8 inch hole should encompass that completely. Yeah, it'd be fine. So I could totally use it right there in the center. I think I want to go this way as far as possible and get the deepest area. I think that'll work. What do you think, buddy? Then I could possibly put that way? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I could certainly put it that way. Whatever, we'll make it work. So right now I could mark and drill my center hole, but I have to go buy a 2 1/8 inch hole saw because I don't have one. I mean, who does? Well, shoot. How do I do this, Sherm? I can put it there, but the filler neck's in the way. What? What's up, buddy? What you need, bud? What? You smell. It's the back of my arm. All right, I think I decided I'm gonna put it here. That's pretty much the deepest spot, and if the sock is like this, I think it'll work. So as long as I keep this right on the edge of that, before it starts sloping down, it should be fine. Like that. And we'll get the center. It's a 2 inch hole on the inside diameter. So there's about halfway. There's about halfway. That's about halfway, so it's right there. And we're just gonna go for it. No turning back. No regrets, right? Good job, buddy. All right. I wonder if I can get also a piece of metal that's 2 3/4 inch. That'd be cool. Just plug that all together. Anyways, there's a lot of holes. We're gonna drill a hole here. We're gonna have a hole here. Where there's a hole right here, and there's a hole here. There's a lot of access, really. So What? What? Oh, it's playtime. All right, guys, this is all I can do until I get the right hole saw. So I think I'm done until tomorrow. Whether you make a lot of progress or not, any accomplishment you do, even if it's so much as just cleaning out the tank or removing the tank only from the car, that's one step forward. That's one step better than doing nothing. So it's progress. And every moment that you have to pause and learn something, it's a learning experience, and learning experiences are good, right? So you can't get upset about little things like this because it is a good thing, right? I have to keep reminding myself of that.
That took a long time.
Yep. There it is. Now it's super duper sharp. Well, this tank is nasty. I looked up buying a new tank and it was like $400. Got it? Ooh, be careful. Super sharp. Good job. What are we going to do?
Grind all of those little flaky bits off and see if there's pinholes.
We're going to try to take all the scaly rust off and look for pinholes because we have several pinholes here and here, and there's one right here. And
That looks like one.
all right, so Sam's going to grind the rust off and try to find some more pinholes. You ready to do it?
No.
You got it, bud. Just slap it on. Feel good? You want that higher? Okay.
I don't know.
Good tight grip. So, yep. So we exposed this one, we exposed two here, and then we've got two here, we got one here, we got one here, and one
That's
here.
two.
Yeah, two. Look, there's one right here. Isn't that crazy? Like the metal looks thick, and then there's a tiny little hole. Like what the heck, right? You see any more?
That hole or just an indention?
That's just an indention. But I mean, there could still be more. I think I need to hit it more with like a maybe stronger wire wheel or a scraper. I want to get this stuff off, but being that it's so hard to remove, maybe it'll stay on there. Maybe it's fine. You gotta be real careful welding on a gas tank. You gotta make damn sure that it's not gonna explode on you. So that's what I'll do. I'll fill it up with vinegar and then we'll weld. Because we have to clean it anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's next, son?
Vinegar?
Freak out. That's just vinegar.
It burns!
It doesn't burn.
It burns!
There is no fire!
Your arm's gonna turn into a pickle. Oh, great. So much for the lawnmower.
here?
No, well, yeah, or there. Just in is all that really matters. Why?
It's disgusting.
Vinegar. Okay, I made a bigger mess than you did. We can turn these into some buckets. Wrong way. Wrong way. Go the other way. We're in the northern hemisphere. Water wants to spin that way.
I think it's burning my neck.
You're crazy. All right, so we're filling up this with vinegar. I'm gonna add some water, but it's, you know, mostly vinegar for two reasons.
It's mostly disgusting.
What's the main reason we're doing this? Sorry about the lawnmower. I've been waiting for like an hour and the guy's still mowing. So what's the reason we're putting vinegar in here?
Get the rust and all the junk out.
Cleans out rust, but also I'm gonna try to weld it to all these pinholes that we exposed, and I want the gas tank to be full of a non-combustible liquid while I do that, because even some vapor can explode. So let's, I guess we'll fill it the rest of the way with some water. Can you start filling these up with water? Also, we'll find holes. Maybe there's holes on the bottom, right? 10 gallons, yeah. Pretty soon we're gonna start having water coming out of these pinholes. We're nearly halfway. But the gas tank's not really level right now. Oh, it's coming out right here. All right, that's as much as we can put for right now. Sam's trying to get off this old JB weld or whatever it is to try to expose other holes. If I'm gonna be welding up holes, I might as well weld whatever's under there, right? Chase the holes a lot. There's still a bunch there. I'm gonna get a grinder, I guess. I don't want to, but try to break or knock down some of these welds a little bit, see how well they penetrated. I guess I could just raise the tank up and see if any water comes out anywhere and hit that better. I already see I gotta hit a couple spots here better. It was very thin here. Who knows? This may work. I really want to save $400 or whatever a new tank costs. I don't really want to spend that money. That money can go to something else that I'd rather get. Let me hit these again a couple spots and then we'll hit it with a grinder. I ran out of wire. I think I have wire somewhere. It just might take a while to hunt it down. This stuff just inhibits progress non-stop, these little hang-ups. And I'm not making much progress. It's taking forever. I want to hurry up and get this welded and get on the interior. Anyways, see you tomorrow. It didn't really do a whole lot of cleaning, but I didn't run any chain in there or anything. I didn't shake it around. It just kind of sat. The last thing we did is what? We cleaned it out with vinegar. I think I filled it up with like 9 gallons of vinegar. I tried patching all these holes and I realized that there's no point in even trying this because there's too many pinholes. The metal's so thin, once I start welding, it just kind of blows the metal out. I got this tank sealer made by KBS. I got it off Amazon. It's not too expensive. So I need to do a good job of cleaning the tank. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill it up with pine sol. I already got like 4 of these in there. 40 ounces, 1 1/4 quarts. So 5 quarts of this in here, and I got some chain in here. So So what I'm doing is just kind of doing that back and forth. That should scrape all the rust and sediment free. And anything that's gonna come free and clog up my fuel line should come free right now, you know? So I'm gonna do this for like just a couple of weeks.
Weeks? Come on.
I gotta do this for a long time. What a lot of people do is strap this to, they like jack their truck up and they strap it to the wheel and they put their truck in drive. And they just let it sit there and rotate. Set their park brake to where it just barely rotates so that chain sloshes around.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort, but I can't find a replacement gas tank for a wagon. So this is what I have to do. Leaf came out.
I could at least get it in there.
Must be a tree inside it. Come down on the camera. Alright. I think that's the lowest point. So it should all drain out now. So I guess I'll wash it out with a pressure washer. Unbelievable. It was so much cleaner than when I started. I'm sure there's still some rust like to the left where I couldn't really pressure wash, but this is where the fuel pump's like filter sock is going to be laying right here, so at least it won't be pulling up any chunks. I want to show you something. Right here, you can't see it, but there's a lot of pinholes. But from this side, I want to show you in case this fuel tank sealer actually works. Can you see all the pinholes? Look how many pinholes there are at the bottom of the tank. That's crazy. There's no welding that up. So we're gonna find out together if the fuel tank sealer actually works.